There's this anxiety I carry sometimes, this feeling that I'm behind, that there's so much I need to do, so much I haven't figured out yet. And when I look around, everyone else seems to be doing just fine, moving forward with ease, like they know exactly where they're going. And I wonder, am I even meant to be doing this? Do I have what it takes? Does any of this actually matter? I think a lot of us carry that feeling, that quiet weight that has nothing to do with how hard we work and everything to do with how we see ourselves. We keep talking about burnout like the answer is a better to-do list or better time management. But what if it's something much deeper than that? Think about how the world evaluates you. At work, it's your output, how many tasks you finished, how fast you delivered, whether you hit your targets. There's a score for everything. But it doesn't stop at the office, does it? There's this invisible evaluation happening everywhere. How much money do you make? What's your job title? Do you own a home? Are you successful by the standards that everyone around you seems to agree on? And we absorb it. Slowly, without even noticing, we start evaluating ourselves the same way. We start measuring our own worth by how productive we are, by how much we achieve, by how we compare. Productive. Think about that word for a second. It literally means producing something. When did we start treating ourselves like we exist to produce? We scroll through someone else's highlight reel and think, why does it seem so easy for them? What's wrong with me? And at some point, it suddenly occurred to me, am I treating myself like a human being or like a machine? A company might prefer a machine that works faster than the others. That's how companies think, in terms of output and efficiency. And that's fine, that's their job. But you are not a machine, and you should never, never treat yourself as one. And here's the strange part. Even when we do get the recognition, the promotion, the praise, it doesn't quite bring the peace we thought it would. We just start chasing the next one. An ancient sage saw this trap clearly over 2,000 years ago. In the Tao Te Ching, Lao Tzu wrote something that I think explains exactly what's happening to us. Favor and disgrace both cause alarm. What does he mean? He means that if you anchor your sense of self to praise, to being honored, promoted, recognized, then you've also made yourself vulnerable to the opposite, to shame, to feeling worthless when the praise goes away. If a good performance review makes you feel worthy, then a bad one will make you feel broken. That's the trap. Lao Tzu is saying, step off that seesaw entirely. Don't anchor yourself to honor or disgrace. Don't anchor yourself to your outside worth, because that's not who you are. So who are you? I'll tell you what I think. You are not your job title. You are not your salary. You are not the number of papers you publish or the projects you deliver, or where you are compared to where you think you should be by now. You are something so much more than that. Each and every one of us is precious, not because of what we produce, but simply because we're here, because we feel deeply, because we love and we stumble and we get back up. And if anyone has ever made you feel less than that, because of productivity, because of money, because of some metric, know that they're caught in the same current. They're probably measuring themselves the same way. You don't have to carry their judgments. You really, truly don't. Hold on to that. You are a human being, not a machine. A living, breathing, loving human being. So if your worth doesn't come from your output, how do you keep going? How do you still show up every day without falling back into the same trap? There's a teaching in the Bhagavad Gita, one of the oldest texts in human history. In it, Krishna speaks to a warrior named Arjuna, who is overwhelmed by the weight of what he must do. And Krishna tells him something beautifully simple. Do what you must do. Give it your full effort, but let go of your attachment to the result. This is called Nishkama Karma, selfless action. It doesn't mean don't try. It doesn't mean don't care. It means do your best and then let go. We are not what the world measures us by. We are here to experience, to learn, to create, to heal. And if right now you're in a season of feeling like you're never enough, hear this. You are enough. Right now, exactly as you are. May you find your own path to where your soul truly wants to be. And until then, let's walk together with peace, with love. If this resonated with you, share it with someone who might need to hear it today. Until next time, be gentle with yourself.